So when we're putting out a big, large goose decoy spread, we use all kinds of different decoys. We use full bodies, we use shells, and we use a lot of silhouettes, and it's a pretty even mixture of all three of those different types of decoys. Obviously, your full body decoy to the human eye is going to be the most realistic, nice looking decoy that you can put out. The downside to a full body decoy is they're much larger, they're harder to carry, harder to store, and they're obviously more expensive. So don't be afraid to offset some of those costs and space and whatnot when you're putting decoys out by going with a bunch of silhouettes or even stackable shell decoys. I would say that we probably use about half silhouettes and half full bodies. Silhouette decoys, to the human eye, when you're looking at them on the ground, they look nowhere near as nice as a full body decoy. But you got to remember that you're not trying to trick people, you're trying to trick geese. And the benefit of a silhouette decoy is when you put your silhouettes into the ground, you don't want them to face all the same direction. All your silhouettes should go on the ground facing opposite directions, angled differently. And what that creates to the goose when it's flying and circling around your spread and looking for a place to land, the goose is circling, and with your silhouette staggered in different directions, the bird is looking down and seeing some of those decoys are disappearing and reappearing based off of the angle of the bird. And in their mind, that looks like birds moving on the ground. So it gives you the illusion of movement when you really don't have movement there. And movement in any spread, as far as decoys are concerned, is a good thing. So we've had a lot of success using silhouette decoys, and it's helped reduce our cost on our spread and makes it a lot easier to pack decoys out to the field when we can't get there with a truck or a trailer. As far as mixing the full bodies in with the silhouettes, we will typically kind of mix them all in together, but we do make sure we take full body decoys and we want them to kind of line our pocket, wherever that may be, whether we're creating the C or the J hook or the U shape. Where we want the geese to land, we will put some full bodies right around that area, because at that point the geese are hopefully pretty close and they're starting to back flap and you're getting ready to pull the trigger. So you want to give them something, if they're going to be right on top of it, give them something that really looks like a goose. So we'll put those right in there. One thing I will do too is if I'm having trouble finishing geese into my pocket, I'll take 3 geese and I'll put them right smack dab in the middle of the pocket, kind of walking in towards the main spread, to kind of give the illusion that a small flock of 2 or 3 birds just landed in that area and are coming in, walking in towards the spread. And that kind of helps center the birds up and bring them in right behind them a lot of times.